We are going to need to turn the heat up a bit more if we want to get much out of this. So what could we do? Lasting consequences is one that we could do, but and then there's of course extreme measures. I could do tight deadline. Fuck it, we'll do tight deadline. Means we'll just have to go faster. What else? Screw it. That's not the lasting consequences because it's not actually that extreme.
One more time.
Nyx is the night herself, the twin sons, sleep and death. But you, I cannot think of anything I fear, except the god of talking back to me.
Thanks, Dad. I appreciate it.
Of something soon enough.
Poseidon at the gate. All right.
Little nephew, why I could have sworn you made it to the surface recently, and yet you're all...
Yeah, I'm all the way back down here. What a surprise. It's almost like that's how the game works. Deals more damage and knocks foes away. I don't know how that's going to work with my magnetic cutter, but we're going to try it out.
It's high tide. He keeps fixing that.
He looked like he flew pretty far, I'm just going to mention. So, my magnetic cutter is supposed to pull enemies towards me, but that's just not going to happen on this run.
Gemstones.
We're going to go with Artemis, because she might give me a dash attack ability, and that would be really appreciated. And that's a Chaos gate right there. I don't know if you guys ever seen Hades played before, so there's going to be a lot of things that I have to go through really fast here, just because I am literally on the clock. Yeah, there we go. Dash Strike does more damage. That's what I was looking for. And that's another Poseidon, or I could take Chaos. Well, it's Poseidon, and I'm already rocking a Poseidon, so maybe I'll get Rupture. Which makes it so that if I knock foes back and when they move towards me, they take more damage. Good, good, good. So every time you see that clear 1.2%, damn, that's really good, actually. But yeah, every time you see that 1.2% clear thing, it means that my Hermes Feather triggered. So I'm getting dodge chance and moving faster. But I have to clear the whole room really, really quickly to get that. It's a gift from Hermes. But that Tempest Strike is pretty much what I was looking for between that and everything else that was on the table there. Because I was actually looking for Rupture, like I said. But now I've got 2 knockback abilities, so I'm going definitely for a knockback build now. And knockback builds are perfectly fine. Every time you knock an enemy into the wall, they take extra damage because they got knocked back into the wall.
My keepsake.
Alright, let's see. Hold special for longer range and up to a lot more damage. But Dash Strike pierces foes and does tons of damage to armor. I'm going that one because I'm already rocking an Artemis as well, which means that's just going to be even better. Now, I'm not an expert. Whoa! I love it. I love it already. Feels good.
Me strength.
Getting lots of flower. Feather triggers right now. I'm just going to crank up that Dash Strike, because my Dash Strike's now becoming like my hot jam for this run. That other one that I could have gone to was a Charon shop. Just a store, basically. Ow! Nice. Mini boss done very quickly.
Anyone else?
Boons, that's what I was looking for. Boons with knockaway effects also cause Rupture, and it's a fucking purple version of it, so that's amazing. The next one we want to try to get is that, or the one that makes it so that all of our knockback abilities also deal extra damage to bosses. Because if we can get that, that means both our special and our main attack are both going to deal bonus damage to bosses, because they're both knocking those back constantly. But this is a really great first run, honestly. I'm getting basically everything I'm looking for right out the gate. Perfect. And another clear
Should come in handy.
for that. I think there's only one door, so we're just gonna go right as fast as possible. We got 6 minutes left in this area before we run out of time and we just die instantly. But I'm not too concerned because we're already past the halfway point of this level. Those 2 bombermen that we killed in the other room there was our mini boss. And as I said, we're already more than halfway through the level. I actually still want more shit. Oh shit, I didn't even notice there was a trove there. That chest that was glowing, I could have gotten some stuff out of, but again, we're on a clock, so not going to do as many troves as I usually do. Because usually I don't have the clock on. As you can see, the power of rupture there, where people are just walking slowly towards me and dying because of it. So the first boss of Tartarus, if you've never seen any Hades gameplay before or played it yourself, is one of the 3 Furies, either Megara, Tisiphone, or I'm having a hard time remembering her name.
Delicious.
Yeah, we're going to go for that because it's a bigger increase. Oh, damn. I saw a golden urn down there I could have grabbed. Hey, Dionysus, what do you got for me?
Zang, I heard you got to Orpheus. He's got this whole entire ballad now about how you... Or maybe it's the other way around. I have no idea. Here.
Oh, that's based off of something that Dionysus and I talked about before, where we convinced Orpheus, the court musician, that we were actually the same person. Oh, that's really funny, actually. This one is really, really good. Because it means that no matter what our health is, we'll always kind of be fine. But at the same time, honestly, this is not a bad cast, and I don't really have any other casts I'm looking for. I don't think. I'm taking that Hermes, 100%.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Specialist faster. After you dash, becomes sturdy. That's not bad, but I think I'm looking for my specially faster, because that's pretty good. So I know that at some point they unlocked something where you can fight Charon to get money, but I don't actually know how. Maybe I have to like max out.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting,
Oh
ladies.
God, is it all 3 of them? Okay, this is gonna be fun. Ow, fuck you. And that's enough for me. Alright. Don't forget the bomb. Alright, I forgot that my attacks can't actually burst through that one. So Tisiphone's whole thing is that she reduces the size of the arena. It's really annoying, I'll be honest. Ow. Ow. Electo, that's the other one's name. I just remembered. But she's the one that's doing all that red shit. And was being a big nuisance there for a second. Ah, fuck. So this is the harder version of this fight, because I turned on extreme measures, but still no issue. But yeah, those it's usually just 1-on-1 versus one of the sisters. But when you turn on the correct pact of punishment stuff, which was that stuff that was turning my heat gauge up that we were talking about there. It causes you to...
Well,
and
Father,
we're at a spot where we
passing
can
through your secret hall and
pause for a moment.
going up.
We're up to 14.4 increase in dodge chance, so we're obviously not going to cash that out. Instant gain. Gain some... That's a lot of money, but I don't typically see those, so fuck
Should
it, why
be
not?
useful.
Is there anything I want to sell?
Should I take the trade?
I could sell the Festive Fog. I'm gonna.
Feel cleaner already. Till next time, Tartarus.
Just because that money might actually be more useful for me coming up on this next level. And I forgot how hard that cast is to aim. Because you actually have to aim it.
Getting warmer.
I did not realize, by the way, that your time limit is added to. I never know that, unless that's a new update that they did for release build. Come down, motherfucker. Alright, cool. Wow, my special is actually really strong right now. Hermes. Actually, what's this? Restore health? Fuck that, I don't really need it.
Steady now.
In before I need it. Oh, hey Dan.
Death is inevitable.
Yeah, sometimes Thanatos just shows up and helps you.
Don't have much time.
'Cause you're
Let me
family.
see if I can- Let's see how quickly we can.
That said.
wrap this up.
Let's see indeed.
Ow! Motherfucker. I did dodge, but the game did a little hitch there.
Any last words?
So the goal here is to kill more enemies than Thanatos does. Because if you do, he gives you a Centaur Heart. For free. And it's great. Ow. I gotta stop doing that. Oh, God, you buggers. Maybe I should have taken that health from the last level after all. That said, Than is now, oh, it's already done. Okay.
Message from right.
Grab the Hermes.
Well, look at you, cuz, rushing to...
Yeah. I don't really care to listen. Whenever you are hit, you have a chance to automatically dodge. Fuck, sure, why not? Plus 20% dodge chance on top of the feather might be really good. Thanks for the Centaur Heart. Do you have anything to say? Nope. Alright, there's a Chaos Gate. We're taking the Chaos Gate. Chaos Gates always hurt you to go into, but they're weird. They give you really powerful bonuses for the rest of your run. Say hi to Papa Chaos! Fuck, he's creepy. I like that line. That's actually pretty funny. Arbitrarily selected 3 for you to choose from. Chamber reward previews were hidden, but my boons have a better chance to be better. Take more damage, gain health. Special deals more damage. I want this one. The top one is absolutely the best one for our run, considering how good our special is. But this one might make our run better from a different boon that we get later, so... Alrighty. Oh, gosh. He'll melt. Oh, jeez. Get out of here, you little buggers. There we go.
All set.
Ambrosia. That's a... Oh, right. Chaos is hiding them from me. I'll just take left.
The
Barge of Death.
is always here for me.
It sure is. Our health isn't looking great, but, I mean, we have lasting consequences, so health is already never going to be something we get back too often. I don't usually play with this high of a level of lasting consequences, but Fists I have gotten a few too many wins on now, so I have to play at pretty high heat if I want to keep getting rewards. I say high heat. 4 is not high heat. People play at like 40 or 30 heat as far as I'm aware. Ow, fuck off. Alrighty.
Lord Uncle Zeus.
Oh, it's Zeus.
It
Okay.
pleases me to know, young man, that you and Dionysus have been getting on so well. He could use a level-headed friend, and you could use my blessing.
I agree. What have you got for me? Cast is a burst of lightning. After you take damage, people are struck by lightning. And dash causes a lightning bolt to strike down. I'm going to go with cast, because that one's actually fairly good. The revenge lightning would be great, but the problem is I'm running a dodge build, and I don't think... the game counts if you dodge damage as taking damage.
Mine.
And I think I just maxed out the feather.
Sure, why not?
Because I just got an achievement called Haste of Hermes. Which I absolutely would have gotten sooner
Crustacean.
if achievements were out when the game first was launching, but only when it went to 1.0 did achievements finally come in. Take it right this time. Ah, it's a shop. What do I... Artemis. When your foes take damage when your weapon is dislodged. That doesn't work, unfortunately, for us. Just because ours doesn't ever get dislodged. But the problem is that it's also a fated choice, so I'm going to go ahead and take it, and we'll try to sell it later.
Strike count.
Because that fulfilled the prophecy, because I knew that there was only so many
Chaos has evolved.
left from Athena, or not Athena, Artemis before I was done there. Anyway, we're on to the second boss with 10 minutes still left on our timer, so we're doing really well as far as time is concerned now. Do it to me. Still gotta beat this boss pretty fast though. Or else we'll lose time. Not taking hits though, hopefully.
There.
Ow.
Not yet.
Alrighty. That's all the heads. So now we just gotta wait for him to decide to... Ow. Alrighty. Still 8.5 minutes on our clock. Took a couple licks, but
Any more
You
heads
know.
you'd like chopped off? No?
it's fine. Hopefully we'll get a fountain on the next floor.
Oh, I didn't see you come in.
So then folks have a chance to drop.
Can't.
That'd be great.
So I still need these.
And I almost wonder if I want to get rid of that. Yeah, I do. Because honestly, our special is our main bread and butter right now.
To the top.
So rather than split up our attention between dash strike and special, we might as well just make our attack more normal. Hopefully find a better dash move. What would also be right here is if there's a... Yep, hammer. Perfect. So we can get our second hammer. You can only get 2 hammers as far as I'm aware. Thank goodness we have a knockback on that instead of a pull-in. These things explode when they try to run. They basically suicide. They're literally suicide bomb cards, essentially. And they're very annoying to deal with. Same with that one. That's the bigger one. But thankfully we can kind of deal with them just by doing this. Ow. I think I dodged that. Hey, those dodges finally coming in handy. Hey, food. Yum yum. Alright, that finishes the room. Let's see what we got. Hold special for longer range. Dash up, of course. Oh, wait, that's the dash. Right, that's the dash special. It's 100% damage in an area. Well, I would do this one, but again, we got a fated choice. So we're going to do this.
Better get cracking.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. We could really use some more health. Considering we are running with lasting consequences. I actually quite like that.
You can stop me.
Of course, Shield Bro takes no damage. Didn't hit him in the back, so the shield is impenetrable. I really don't like these shield enemies in this game. They're just annoying, in my opinion.
Dead.
Centaur Heart. That is the best one. This is an elite, and you have to choose between the two of them. I'm going to pick Zeus.
Wasn't that a simple test, nephew?
Your lightning effects also make foes jolted. Yeah, we're going to go with that. Even though we only have one thing,
Hang with me, given the choice.
it's again another thing we could technically just get rid of
Maybe you just
by selling it.
appreciate the finer things.
Anyway, Dionysus is now mad at us because we didn't pick him right away. Because as anyone who understands old-fashioned gods would know, they fucking hate it when you don't favor them and you favor a different god. So, yeah, Dionysus is mad, but we'll be fine. We just have to beat his friends here. Ow. And of course it gave you a room full of shield enemies because the game also is fully aware that they're the worst enemy type in the game. Alright, all finished. And then afterwards, you talk to him, and he's not as upset anymore, and he'll give you a boon as well. That is actually quite useful. The problem is that we're really late in the run, and we're only going to get one guaranteed fountain. I have 2 guaranteed fountains from this point, so that's only an 8% damage increase. Even though that does help us a lot as far as like health. So we're going to reroll.
Hate to be ungrateful here.
Dash causes hangover wherever you start. I'm going to take this one. Not really happy with that set of choices, though. It's unfortunate, considering that was an epic, or an elite room. But at the very least, we can upgrade our special does more damage move here. Man, I did realize just now that Jolted is a really good pickup for us, though. Because essentially, what we've got going on now is enemies, if they try to move towards us, take damage. Enemies, if they try to attack us, take damage. It's not a great time for them. Okay. That was a long room.
The gods.
Jolt damage, rupture damage. Fuck. I guess rupture damage, because it's more consistent on our build. Definitely Poseidon. Definitely Poseidon. Dionysus hasn't actually really given us anything we were looking for yet.
There you are, gigantic soul catcher.
So the goal of this room is to beat the Soul Catcher, and the only problem with it is that you have to kill these guys on the outsides as well, or else they'll eventually start spawning as enemies, and that's just annoying. So I try to do a good job of managing both, and I think I did a pretty good job of it here. Yep. Because man, I'm really liking this run. We're doing really well, and it feels really, really good. Deal more damage with slamming foes into barriers. Dash damages foes in an area, knocks them away. I got it for that one. Still got to keep hunting down that. We're going to go for this because we have about 200 health, and honestly, any more than that, I'm not sure it's actually worth it anymore. For us, at least on this run. But the money, on the other hand, we can save and go to Charon's shop on the final level. If we don't find him on this level, but I'd still probably save it anyway. Wow, I really got to slam these guys into walls now. Just look at how much damage that was. I mean, it is 300% more damage. I'm surprised he wasn't dead in that one shot there. Yeah, we're doing a lot of uppercuts here. Pomegranate. Same reason. Oh,
Good.
who'd have known? We did actually end up getting a fountain. I could make that 380%, but I think the rupture damage would be better, because the rupture damage at the very least will actually still apply to bosses. I think. Another bomb. Same thing. Not actually all that interested in these Enter Hearts anymore.
I'll destroy you. Come on out.
Ow. I think I dodged the attack.
Gods grant me strength.
Attack, deals more damage, knocks us away. Boons with ruptures. Okay, screw it. Some gemstones. I could, but it's not really all that worth it for a run that's going so well, where we have lasting consequences where that might actually hurt us a lot. Man, it really doesn't want to give me more special, huh? Sure, we'll increase our damage resistance a little bit. That might help us in the final fight. And now we're on to the second to last boss fight against, well,
So, no matter
Theseus
how you try,
and the
you
Bull of
cannot
Minos.
share the bond we share, monster.
Yeah, that's great and all. Ow.
You are unfit to walk these hallowed passageways. Well, Olympians, aid us against this fiend. They know our victory is certain.
There you are.
You monster.
Sorry, I'm really quiet right now because I'm concentrating. This fight is, it's not the hardest in the game, but the fact that it's like an Ornstein Smough situation does make it a little bit more complicated. That said, we hunt down Theseus, which is actually the bigger problem, I have come to realize, and the bull is now not really a problem. Because he's got a really simple attack pattern. Might seem weird that I'm just spamming the same attack, but I'm pretty sure that my special is way more damage than my normal attack is at this point.
That'll show.
Whew. Yeah, there we go. All set. Oh, gotta grab that. And I have a fan up here. Hi! Yeah. You're my biggest fan. Sure is. Anyway. Fountain. Still gonna rock the feather because it's really good.
Could use the extra coin.
Oh, whoops. I threw that away. I went to, whoops, whatever. It's more money. Goddamn, whatever.
I'm out of here.
I keep hitting the wrong button for confirm because I'm too used to the fucking confirm button being on the wrong one for
No more debt to deal with at least.
sorry, for Genshin Impact. Wow, that's a lot of money on this floor. Yeah, we are now basically at the very end of the game. With quite a lot of time on our hands, actually. So that's good. We're not rushing for anything right now.
I got one.
I see a Hermes in the shop, and I'm going to go buy that because I have enough money. I don't really care about the diamond as much.
I'll take it.
Among the many ways in... I'm out.
After you bash, become sturdy, attacks faster, gain a bit of... That's really good, actually, because there's a lot of chambers on this floor. We're going to go for this Elite Dionysus.
Try this way.
But yeah, Side Hustle is going to give us money for each of these chambers, and you're going to see pretty fast here while we're going through the Temple of Styx. I think that's what it's called, at least. That, yeah, every one of these rooms is pretty quick, and we make a lot of money each time we enter one. So, just by picking that up from Hermes, we're going to be able to buy more items in the shop on our return to that room. Oop, I got poisoned, but it's fine. The room's already done. We got a decent amount of health right now, too, and that's before we get to the fountain. And, gotta get some poison off me. Deal with that thing. And just smash this guy into a wall a couple times until he's dead. He's not really all that threatening, honestly. Because we have a lot of things that we can use to deal with him, especially the armor breaking and our super good other stuff. Dash causes hangover, yeah. Gain life whenever I pick up a nectar. I'm not going to be picking up very many more nectars, so we'll just buy that one again. That's already as good as the one we sold. Just because it's blue this time instead of white. Next, we're going to grab this Elite Centaur Heart. By the way, what actually is going on here, to explain, is that we have to... We're trying to pick which door we think is going to have the bag and the fountain. And then we feed that to Cerberus, so that he will let us buy, because, as you all probably know, Cerberus guards the entrance to the underworld, and says basically, no, you're not allowed to come through, or in, or out, whichever kind of thing, you know. But there's one problem, and that's we're the son of Hades, and that means Cerberus is our dog, and I think you can kind of understand where the problem lies. We're not going to hurt our puppy. There we go. Oh, for God's sakes. Nice. Alright, well, we lost a little bit of health there, but then we got some back because of that big chunky Centaur Heart. And next we're going to hit this money. Because we need more money to buy the next thing, whichever thing we're going to buy. You usually want to buy whatever's most expensive in that shop in the main room, because whatever's most expensive is probably the best one. Typically, at least. Let's just zap him. Apparently zapping wasn't enough. And I could have tried to sell something there, but we haven't had very much luck with it yet, and I don't really want to waste the time. I also just really think about it too much. Gotta make sure I don't get hit by many more of those spinning blades either, because I took a couple licks from them that I shouldn't have. There we go. Yeah, as you can see, this set of rooms is... here we go. This is the sack we needed. So instead of having to hurt our puppy, instead we go get him a sack of satyr stuff, and we feed it to him, and then he barks at us when we get back to the room. We're going to buy this Dionysus just because it's expensive, and... Oh, man. I mean, it's a dash move, at the very least. We'll buy this as well. And we'll buy the call, because it's a call. Sure, there we go. So now we've got a dash and a call. And we could go do these, but that's the reason I took the elites first, is because they're more valuable. So we're just going to go ahead and fight with what we've got, because we're honestly having a pretty great run, and I don't want to take more damage over in those rooms than I have to. So, anyway, this is the final boss. I know I kind of breezed through all the levels quite quickly there, but I am pretty experienced with this game.
Been waiting long?
Hi, Dad. We're going to make you eat some snow.
To think Olympus has been aiding you. You must be so grateful to them for their aid, without which none of this would have been possible.
Yeah, about that. Father, did you let Mother go because you feared Olympus would find out? And not respond well to the circumstances if they did?
Be grateful they have not found out as yet for all your meddling. You do not know them as well as you think. Ask yourself why she left Olympus and how. Or better yet, ask her.
Well, she seems quite lovely, so knowing you probably tricked her into signing a pact to come join you or something.
That's not
Since
entirely
you weren't allowed on
inaccurate.
Olympus, why not have Olympus come to you?
That's incredibly accurate based on the actual story of Persephone.
Ha! Surprisingly not
Oh,
distant
shit.
from the truth. I took her, boy. I took her down with me. Is that what you wish to hear? Does that anger you? Come, bring forth that anger then.
Alright, it's time to go. He burns his cape every time.
Darkness.
And, as you might expect, as the holder of the Helm of Darkness, he is entirely able to just go invisible. Oof, that hurt.
Darkness.
Show yourself.
Ow. That was a hit I didn't need to take. He's probably gonna... Oh, gosh! Yeah, I was about to say he was probably gonna summon his friends here in a second. I'm so glad I have Armor Break, though. If you don't have Armor Break on a run, it can get really, really difficult to break the armor of these guys at any decent pace.
Darkness.
Man, he's... Oh, right, I'm playing on extreme measures. Yeah, he is not fucking around right now.
You got it, man.
You cloud your senses with this foolishness.
Oh, I just dodged that. Nice. Thank you. Oop.
Try to handle this yourself.
Darkness.
Ooh, ooh, whoa. I didn't even notice that circle at first. Alright, we're gonna have a lot of these things popping in a second here. You know, I'm actually... Oof, that hurt. Oh, shut up and focus.
Darkness. You are blind even to simple truths. Darkness.
Okay. That's not the end of the fight. We're still round 2. And round 2 is harder.
Can't kill me.
That said, there is no ad phase in part 2, so at least this is... Oh, this might be bad. Okay, no. Oh, dodged it, okay. Yeah, so, oh, shit. He sets these things off, and it's annoying. Pretty proud of myself for that one, actually. Wait, what? So this is the hardest version of this fight I've ever actually done, because I'm playing on it with extreme measures this time. Oof. You really want to make sure these things don't get to sit around. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Okay. That could have killed me right there. Uh-oh. Just gotta wait. I can land this out. Oh. Oh, that was close. Woo!
You cannot escape. None of us can. Are you yet satisfied?
That was a really good run. Oh.
That was as fast as I've gone.
Yeah, it was a new record too. 23 minutes, 16 seconds, and 54 nanoseconds. I beat my previous record by 4 seconds. I can't hover over it, I don't think. But if you look on the right side of the screen there at best time, Stygian Blade was my previous best. And I just beat it by 4 seconds, basically. But, whew, that was a really good run, guys.